Hi everyone. Today I'll be unboxing the Odin Sphere Leifthrasir Storybook Edition for the PS4. I've originally owned the PS2 version of Odin Sphere and I absolutely love that game. So when I heard about the remaster for the PS4, I was very excited. And I was even more impressed that Atlas was able to actually give us a really amazing limited edition for the US. So without further ado, let's get unboxing. Got a fairly large box this time. In terms of a game box, you only have one kind of small spacer to keep it still, but I think that's actually about enough. In general, it looks like everything is actually fairly good. Um, we've got a sleeve on top of the actual game box, so everything inside is actually well protected. Let's get this plastic off. That way you can see it better. But yeah, unlike Senran and Kagura, it looks like this one's been handled very well. All the corners are fairly okay. None of them are really bent or anything, which is very good. And like I said, it's a sleeve. So you have the inside box as well as the outside sleeve. Let me just put this to the side. And now we have this matte illustration. Along with the map of Arion. Alright, let's open this up. So first, we have our steel case book. Nice glossy finish with Gwendolyn on the back and the rest of the cast on the front. Slide this out and we have the actual game itself. Same art on the front. We don't really have a inside manual this time, just the game disc. But I'm perfectly okay with it. I have a bunch of other goodies that come with this, so not really that worried. Get to rock this awesome t-shirt. Very early potions for you guys. Potion recipes. It's a empty bottle plus, I believe it was the habanero equals a health potion. Or maybe it was a power potion. I can't remember. Still though, t-shirts are always cool. Here we have a illustration of Alice. I can't remember the cat's name. I want to say it was like a philosopher, like Aristotle or something like that. It was something pretentious. finally, we have the art book. It's a very nice art book. Pages are slightly flimsy, but it's at least hardcover, which is really nice. I'm pretty sure a lot of all of this information is going to be reprinted on a official art book, but for a limited edition art book, this is pretty high quality. I won't spoil anything, but I think for the ending, it was very hard to understand what Mercedes' role actually was. It was actually kind of random for me. But again, I won't say anything. One thing that I was actually impressed about was that it was Odin Sphere was actually just going to be more than just a remaster, just a port. That they're going to actually implement a lot of new animations, new attacks, basically ways to kind of break up the repetitive gameplay that existed. Because I do have to admit that Odin Sphere was actually still very, very repetitive. There weren't that many actions that you could take, and so while it was a lot of fun and the story was great, it just felt tedious, I guess. Sometimes the combat just seemed almost boring, you could call it. But it looks like that they fix a lot of that in the new mode that they've created. I apologize if the lighting is a bit poor and some of the illustrations are kind of hard to see. I'm right now working with lighting right now, seeing how something works with the camera and such. So bear with me for a couple videos. Thank you. Yes, the food. What would a Vanillaware game be without food? I guess it would actually be Grim Grimoire, unfortunately. But the food in all of the Vanillaware games have always been so appetizing. This is actually a fairly extensive art book. You've got full coverage of all the characters. Ooh, this one's gonna be harder to see. You have a full coverage of all the characters. You have all the bosses, a couple of the side characters, and then you have a bunch of the illustrations, side illustrations. And that's actually it. I'm mildly surprised, though not really. I knew what I was buying, but I was actually more surprised that there wasn't any sort of soundtrack CD that came with this. Still, I would say that this is actually very, very worth the money. Steelbook itself is actually very, very nice, I have to say. And that's it. Thank you for watching.